Hello there. I hope you can hear me. So in this video, I was creating this character. So I thought this will be a good opportunity to create a tutorial about how I proceed to create the line arts. So let's see what is my work process about line art. So this character is not yet complete. I still need to make head and some adjustments and add some basic shaders for it. So let's see how we can create the line art. So first, let's just add a camera. You need to get a camera for that because grease pencil only work in camera mode. So this is our tsunami. So first of all, I want to add a liner to the start. So I'm just gonna line art pencil. So I'm gonna object line art. So line art is here. We need to adjust it. First, let's decrease it to 5. See how it will look. Looks fine. Just a little more like it's a bit much. 6. 6 looks fine to me. Now we will need to make more adjustment like if we look here in this reference. You can see there are a bunch of lines. So I want that in this. So first I will select this edge. I'm going to go to edge, mark freestyle edge. So there will be the outline, but it's a bit low. I have to remove it. Let's take the upper one. So this will look fine. So this is model specifically created for the wrinkles. So I'm gonna select those wrinkles edges like this one, this one, this one. I'm gonna mark them as freestyle edge. So when you can see that there are now lines. So let's make it more better. Like if I select the line art modifier, I can go here and get the length modifier. It should be here. So in length you can see there are some glitching. So first of all we're going to set it to 0 and then we are going to decrease it from the start or to the end. You can see the difference. It just discontinue the edge from the start and the end. So that's how it works. So we need more line arts, like I'm gonna add it here, mark as a freestyle edge. Click on this cross piece. Hey bro, what's up? So let's add some more, like if I want to add here. You can see it's looking much better now compared to if I just disable it. And this is not even heavy right now. It just, you can see I'm getting full performance. So there are more of it. I'm gonna mark them as well. In the back side as well, I have some like I can add here. This one right here inside. Let me see what's going on here. It should be fine for now. I'll just close the gap from with the microphone. Line art, and I think black is not the color I should go for. I mean, if you look at that, they are not properly black, it's kind of dark gray. So if I select the line art and go to the more material tab, I will just slightly brighten it. Doesn't make that much of a difference, but it looks fine. I think I prefer it much better because it's kind of blend with the other color. And I want more of a line art. So I don't have now more edges for it. So we will see what I can do. So I will add them as my I want one more here. So this model is not rigged, so I'm just adding the edges. After it, I will not be able to. I'm a freelancer, and I also run the Patreon page for the project files and some tutorials. I want one here for the spatula. I can adjust a little more. A line in mid. So you can see the difference if I just turn off the line art. You can see how much of a difference the lines make. Let's make more of it. I'm gonna fill this shirt so it can look more like a cloth than just a solid brick. So I don't know if I can make this one. Let's test it. This one does not look that good. Let's remove it. I want to something that will circle around like that. Which is hard to do because my topology is not following that. So maybe we can make some adjustments. So triangles is necessary for that kind of thing because you have to make certain changes to topology, and this is the only thing you can do without changing much of it. So I don't want to go from here actually. I just like I have to remove it a bit. So I want to follow here. I will press J so it will connect all through here, and this is going all the way up here. So let's see if it looks good or not, because this is the only looks if it looks visually good, this is the only thing matter right now, but it doesn't. I have to make more adjustment because the standing edge is right here, you can see, and this is going here, which is not I really want. Let's undo the changes. You will, bro, this is something that you will get from the practice. So let's see if I can connect with this one, because this is a standing edge upper here which I wanted to be circle. So the problem is this is not that much of a standing edge. You can see it's bit standing here. That's giving me a bit of a problem. Let's try to continue and see what will happen. I'm gonna connect it right through here. It doesn't look too bad, but I just need to sculpt it a little to make it more standing. Let's disable the line art for now. Go to solid mode and sculpt it more. I'm using a mouse right now, so don't have to worry about like you need a pen tab or something. Look better. I need to make more adjustment, like I need solder this one to be a little down and make it more sharp here. Something like cloth crease. This is going a bit weird. Maybe because of CP to 0. Let's see if voice is working or not. I could not hear myself anymore. Because my voice is something like noise, so it is just cancelling my voice instead of the actual noise. So I want it to be more sharp here, and I need to manage the shape as well. So let's try to crease it. I'm gonna use the Shift E to make it crease, so it will go more sharper. So yeah, it's something I was going for, so it look good. We need to still adjust the shape a little. Yeah, it look nice. So if I disable the line art now, you will see the difference. You can see just a flat break, because when you model with something like that, with the wrinkles in the model, you will get something like these shadows very easily with a simple shader. It's important because you cannot draw everything over object, so it will make your work much easier. I know some people don't like the topology because they contain triangle, but it's actually fine because the rigging in this day I'm just using the simple software, so it doesn't mean that much to me. So let's see if we can add something more, like if I can just do something like that. I just add a loop cut here and press J. Mark them as freestyle edges. It's giving me now 3 lines. I don't need 3, I just need 2. So I will remove the middle one. Not the line, I mean the mark edges. Like let's remove the middle one. I will just select this. It is clear. But the proportion is just too much, maybe because there is no. If I add crease to it, select it, add crease, maybe I will get some. Yeah, it look much better. So it's definitely look like a shirt now. Let's go back to color. I think it's fine for shirt now. Let's continue on frock. I will just select the frock and do the same object line art, and we can name it like this one is shirt and this one is skirt. So I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna select this, press this, and copy that modifier to select it. Select the same material, but because our skirt is a bit dark, we also need the darker outlines, and it's a bit thicker, so now it's look fine. So we need to add more of it, like select this. I want it here. It's not showing because this is frozen, but I think it will work because we don't need that much detail in skirt, so I think that will work. Let's continue to the body segments. Like I have this hands and this legs. Let's select the hand and don't need this one. I need to put them in a separate collection for clothes. These are the cloth section. I will disable it for now. I will select this. I think I can put the shoe in the cloth as well. I will just rename it body. I will enable clothes. Now I disable the line art, so enable it back, and now I can add a collection line art. It's the same as the object liner, but it's now work on collection. So I'm gonna select this collection. You can see it's highlighted here in the white outline. I will grease pencil collection line art. So it's now work on collection, but you can see it's bit weird. I will go to edges or disable loose and interaction, this as well. Looks fine to me. Just let's make it 5. So it's working or more. Yeah, it's working. So I'll rename it body and place it in the liner collection. So skirt, and I can add one for here, object line art. Just rename it shoes. Outlines, and it's already giving me a bit of load on my system, but it's no worry, because when you do that you can just bake the line art after animation, so you can just continue working on background. I do wanna add some buttons to the shirt, but I thought I could do that later, or maybe just some texture. And I'm gonna create a face for my next upcoming animation short. Yeah, it will be available on YouTube. Let's see if I can make some changes, like in that section where you can see that line. Maybe it will be here. I will just mark the freestyle edges, and here as well. Looks fine. Let's go back here and see. If we look at here, so we'll think if I select the edge ring and mark as freestyle edges, it doesn't look good on shirt, but it looks fine on them, because reasons. If I show you some so if you see this video, I added lots of line art with that. I will open it right here. So now I wonder if you can hear me or not. If you can just hear me, just comment yes, so I can understand that. So let's continue with that file. So let's see if we can mark some edges here, because these hands are just going to be with the character, because I'm gonna animate the separate hands for my animation. So this is not going to be that much details, but I just need some good cloths, so it will look more 2D with the animation. something like chainsaw we saw in Chainsaw Man. And one more thing I forgot to do, I need to add to the 100, so it will make more of orthographic view to look more of flat. Looks good to me. I need to add some lines here. It must be that should be fine now. So I need some line art here as well, and I need to change the shoe shader. I'm gonna change the shader of the shoe. This is what's, so I will just put that one. The uniform. That's it. This one is fine. I also need some socks. So I'm gonna use just a trick. I'm gonna just add into edit mode. Select this. Copy the shader. Add the new one. And copy this one. Like this. I think I can shrink the leg a bit little. It's just too much. I will add a safety for that. I'll ask to shrink them. So I need an outline here now. So it will look like a song separately. And this should look good. So I need some more shoes. First, let's add a subdivision modifier on one. There's not that much I need to do. They are just shoes, they are not going to be main focus as well. But I can do something for the socks. First, I'm gonna add a mirror modifier. Let's disable line art for now. So in this section there is some weight like this. So I need wrinkles to make it look more like a cloth. I'm just deselect this one. Select this, Control V. and 3 edges. Like this whole area. Alt S to shrink it. So I think this looks fine for me. Let's sculpt it a little, so it will just make more of a weight on it. And we can also add something here. Portrait. uh, Maybe something like this. Looks good. And we can add something between. Hello there. And here, yeah, we can shrink it or make it out. Taking this to edit out and compress them a little. I think I did something a bit more. Let's mark them. It's looking. This one is not looking good. Remove this. and let's just take 3 edges this time. But that looks fine. Looks good. So what should we do about the buttons? I think I can just draw them, but it will be hard to do with the after the date. I think I will just go with the texture. I think I have to do it after rig because there is very less subdivision to do the texture right now. If I add just buttons, it will be resumed with the rig. So let's discuss about that file. Okay. So this was the file. I just show you the final one. The final one is composited, so there is a bit of a color accuracy difference, so you have to take that in mind. But it's very close. So this is about line arts. So most of the things you can see there is a multiple line arts here. You can see how much of a line art there. This one is hand drawn, this one is also hand drawn, and this reflection are also hand drawn on this side as well. This one is automatic one, but it looks good. So you can see how much of difference line art can make. It add more depth to the camera because after the animation, I just go to the camera view, add a blank crease pencil, like it here. I will put it here. I go to draw mode. I will set it to the surface very near 0.03 on the color mode and select whatever color I want, and I will just go into that A and try to trace it. With the shift I can just use the smoothing option. modifiers to that. Also do that. I can just use the white, delete the and I need to remove this use light button so I can see the real color of the light. I can just drag. You can see I just add the color here. Let's shrink down. So I'm just first reduce the opacity. Now I can make it just there. Increase the sample. It can match. I can just place it here, here, whatever I want. So you have to keep that in mind while doing these pencils. Mostly while you are drawing on it, you have to be in camera mode or you can just screw everything up. When it's over here, it's because if you see my camera settings, the focal length is 150. Camera stretches a lot on that, and because of that my grease pencil depth, this one, doesn't work pretty well with it, and it's even if I try to draw on the surface, it automatically go forward. So I could not do that much of it, but I don't even need to because I can just draw on the camera perspective. The problem is if I need something to stick with the surface, it will just go weirdly. So I can just put something on surface, like if I add a grease pencil blank, draw surface very low. The light system. So suppose I just draw that. I want to stick that to the surface. So now it doesn't matter where I put the camera, it always stick to the surface. But because this one is very forward, I need to draw it over again, or just need to adjust it. So that's how it happens. So this is no big deal. And also here, that was this one is the reference I got from the Reddit. So I tried to recreate it here. I think I did something good with that. And this also good too. With the line art, you can just put your tone art into the next level because it just adds much depth to your scene, and things you can't control will just shaders. And this is, and I didn't even use a pen tab to draw it, I just used the mouse for it. So this was I'm done with the face, and here I will be back with one more video or a live stream. I'm mostly going with face something like this, so I will try to create it today and see if I can make it in 2 days, because I also need to create the shot as well. So I hope you will understand the motive of this video and you liked it. I will meet you in the next video.